back to our channel. Today, we're doing a mukbang.
They requested.
No, our stomachs are requesting
like,
this.
y'all need to do a mukbang already.
We did what today? Buffalo Wild Wings.
Queso nacho.
Oh my god, we got
Like
hella. So here we go. We don't really have a topic. We're just gonna talk about life.
So today,
this chili cheese queso dip is so good from Buffalo Wild Wings.
if you guys didn't watch our first video, I talked about how I'm majoring in psychology. Basically, it's really hard, and it's not hard. Like, the thing about it is, so right now I'm taking 6 classes. Well, I'm taking 5 classes, and then my 6th class will start later in the semester. Like, the psychology classes, like, if you plan on doing that, like, if you plan on majoring in psychology, I think it's important that, like, you make sure you have a lot of time to do studying. I mean, that's in general.
It's
for
very,
anything that you're doing.
because college in general is already time consuming when it comes to the deadlines, because you have homework almost every day, every other day, or on the weekends.
And for people that are going to college, you guys know. So if you had the chance to not work, I would highly suggest that. Like, if you don't need to work, obviously if you work, that's fine. Like, you can still get through college, but I swear
It's easier when we have
so much more
support.
of a relief when you don't work and you have all of this time to just focus on school. Because you don't feel so overwhelmed with everything. You don't feel like, oh, I have to get this done, and I have to work tomorrow, so I don't have time to do it. You know, stuff like that. So, tip number 1, don't work. And even if you do work, though, make sure that school is your #1 priority. Don't let work get in the way. Because I went full-time in my job.
The thing is that a lot of people going to school like me, last year was my first year. But I ended up failing. So, but the thing is that I walked in there undecisive. It's okay to be undecisive, but you rely too much on that indecisiveness, and you're like, I'll do it eventually. I think you should go to school knowing that school is not a priority. Because I knew school wasn't a priority, I just was indecisive. I was like, everyone's doing it, I'm gonna do it. And that caused me to fail my classes, and that's bad.
Because that's how it was my first semester. My first semester, I knew what I wanted to do. I didn't put all of my effort into it, and I did really bad my first semester. And I realized, like...
But that's okay as well, because it's your first year. We don't know what to expect. To walk in as well not knowing.
Well, yeah, but the thing is with me, like how my situation was, like, I kind of had that mentality where it was like, obviously when you get into college, like, you don't really, like, know what to expect, even though people tell you, like, you still kind of have to experience it to know, like, what it's really going to be like, because everyone has their own experiences. And so, like, when I got into it, my thing was like, oh, college isn't going to be too bad, these classes I'm taking aren't too hard, and, like, I literally barely tried at all. Like, I kept telling myself, oh, you failed this test, you got the next one, you won't fail this class, like, you'll be
But
all
it's
right.
not like high school.
No. And, like, yeah, like, the professors, like, there, at least at my school and the classes that I've taken, like, they care about you and they want you to pass, but the thing is, they don't have as much sympathy for you.
They won't keep up with everything you got.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, they're not going to accept, like, oh, I couldn't do this homework, I was doing this. They're going to be like, well, too bad, kind of thing. Unless you have a really cool professor. But most of them, at least the ones that I've had, they're not very sympathetic with that kind of stuff. So, overall, my point is, like, just try your best. And, like I said, make sure that school is your #1 priority. And if you're going to do it. If you're not going to go to school, that's fine. You don't need to go to college. If you have something else planned for your life, it might be better than what I want to do. So,
everyone's different. Wow, these are hot.
I told you.
I got the mango habanero.
Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you. I got honey mustard. Honey mustard is my favorite. It's
Are they good?
So good.
I told her.
These are good. These aren't hot. They're just very savory. So, anyways, what do you have to say about the school thing?
Oh, I think we should give them advice on you know how our situation was like.
Oh yeah.
I think we should talk about it. It's a very important thing. Okay.
I think.
Okay. Wait. She goes to a 4-year university. I go to community college. Both are great, right? But she had the opportunity to go to any college, right? But one thing a lot of students don't realize, if you're gonna stay in the same state where you went to school forever, and there's the same community college there, like for example in Tennessee, they offer 2 years free. It's good to take it right here, those 2 years free, because you're not gonna pay nothing. Just putting it in like.
I think it's important to take, like, the thing is that I wouldn't say like I necessarily regret it. I'm still glad that I'm doing it, but I think because of the,
You had options.
I think that if you have the opportunity to go to a school for free, and also possibly like, because the community college we have here, like you don't need like that many requirements to go to that like community college. And they'll also, like, there's a big chance you'll get money back. And I think that's really great, especially for your first 2 years. And, you know, if you plan to go to college after that, more than, like, more than likely you're going to have to, when you get into that university, you're going to have to pay something. Because they're pretty expensive, and you have to, like, be pretty up top to get, like, a full ride or something like that. You know, not many people get that. Go into this community college and, you know, you'll get money back. And also if you work, it'll help you a lot if you have to pay for college. And you know, like I said, if you want to go after that, you can pay for, you'll be fine. You can pay for the college. Because a lot of times people talk down on community colleges, and they kind of make it seem like,
they think they're not the best school.
Yeah, and they're going to say,
I'm sure
only
that
stupid
is not
people
true.
go and stuff. Yeah, like,
that is not true.
I think it's a very good start, especially if you're like in the situation of like, if you like how she was, and she was very like unsure about what she wanted to do, like I think it's a very good start.
Yeah, because then you don't spend money on something you didn't.
And you can go there and just like spend your first year just taking general classes, like
figuring out what you want to do.
Yeah, before you actually get into something. And it's like, because that's another thing, like I feel like people think when they get into college they have to have this plan. They have to be like, I want to do this major, I want to have this career. I've literally met seniors, I've met some graduate students like after doing university that didn't figure out what they wanted to do until their senior year. Like and they're doing just fine now. It's a good thing when you do have a plan, because it's like, you know, you get into the college and you're more comfortable with yourself, and obviously you feel more pressure if you don't have a plan. But it's like, just the fact that you're even doing something with your life, and like you know there's something that you want to do. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is like, I just don't think that you guys should like let anybody influence you and make you think like, oh, this is not good, don't do this. Like
when you're trying to stay close to family, close to your community, it's better to stay and go to the 2 year and then transfer your other 2 years out of university. You might want to do something that's longer, and then, you know, go into the university for longer.
But it's not like that for everyone. It's just like, I know here where we live, like they have that. I know some community colleges is not like that. It's cheaper. Even that's a good chance, better than going to a university and paying double what you could at a community college. I think it's just important that you follow your heart, do whatever you want to do. Like I said, if you don't even want to go to college, that's fine.
Live up to what you want to do. Like literally, that's the most important thing.
Because I genuinely believe like college is not for everybody. They tell you that, and like they tell you like, oh, just go to college, like what do you have to lose, like that's your, you know, they say like, that's your safest option. And yeah, maybe in today's society, like that is a safer option, and more, I guess you can say, a guaranteed degree. Definitely, like nowadays a lot of people do look at like a degree, like do you have a, you know, what do you have, like we're not interested if you don't have any experience in this and that. And it's like, obviously if you're in a situation where you're like, I literally have no idea what I want to do, maybe you should talk to somebody and, you know, see what somebody else is doing, and maybe you can get something off of that, or maybe somebody can give you suggestions of what you could do. And like I said, college isn't your only option. Like that's not what you have to do. Like
even take a year off sometimes, but they come back.
Yeah.
When they like sure about it. But
I do think that's cool.
A lot of people take off and they never come back.
It's a bad thing. Like I think it's a good thing if you take a year off. I honestly sometimes I wish I did that. Like even just for like work purposes, just to give a year for work and just like gathering my thoughts, and like I said, figuring out what you want to do. I think it's important for everybody to have like a plan B. I don't think that you should just go with one thing. If it doesn't work out, don't freak out about it, because if you do that, then you're probably gonna end up just like not doing what you want to do in your life. And so that's why I think like everybody should have some kind of idea, and like I said, have these backups of like, okay, if this doesn't work out,
at least know what you're interested in, you know?
And it's like, I think it's just very important that everybody has some kind of idea of what way they want to go in life. What is that?
It reminds me of the shrimp.
Oh my god. I can't stand you. Get into this conversation. I'm trying to be like, inspirational.
Are these beans, Aldina?
And
Are these beans?
she wants to go and talk about other stuff.
No, look, Aldina, does that look delicious?
But it's always in chicken. You're telling me you've never seen that in there?
No, I'm telling you, I've seen that and I don't like that. But this one looks very dark.
Okay, now you need a conversation. Since you want to interrupt me.
What were you talking about?
No. Giselle, I'll punch you.
Alright.
Literally just take my napkin.
I literally just
She
did.
literally just did my napkin.
But there's like a 10,000 my look on school. I believe, okay, everyone has a different situation, like everyone. We all come from somewhere different. A lot of the times, people are not motivated because they weren't supported the way they should have, right? It comes up from the background and the family you had and everything, and you're indecisive. I think you should go to school.
If you have the option.
Yeah.
Like I said, not everybody has like financially
Right.
that chance to just go.
You have the option, like, you know, here in my state, and you're indecisive, but you know you want to do something, you know? I think you should go to school because at least you can get your 1 year general classes out of the way, and who knows, you might discover what you actually want to do throughout the year. You meet a lot of people in school.
Oh yeah.
You meet people
You won't believe how
who
many
are not
people
even
are in school.
in this state,
Yeah.
who didn't live here.
Yeah, who come from everywhere. I literally have a guy in one of my classes from another country. Literally from another country.
You see?
Yeah, because college is more than that. Like, you don't have to just make it like what everybody makes it seem like it is.
Just
Like
schoolwork.
just school. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just go like I'm just here to do. Like you can have. There's a lot of opportunities. You can literally end up doing something you never thought you would. Like if you go to a university, you should try to like live on campus. I think that's awesome. I would honestly love to do that. You're so much more open to any kind of opportunity. Like they have clubs and and like they have the clubs and sports, anything like all that kind of stuff that you can join, and you could probably end up finding something you're interested in, and like I said, do something that you really never thought you were gonna do, and you just end up taking.
More influence.
Giselle, I'm so fucking tired of this shit.
What is that?
I think it looks like it's burned.
Aldina, no, this.
Oh. How am I supposed to do a mukbang? When Giselle keeps noticing everything and everything. I would have ended up eating that shit.
What's her hair?
I would have ended up. Look, they can't even. I couldn't even see it. Literally, I would have ended up eating it. I wouldn't even have noticed it.
You can't see them.
Yeah, I know it's nasty, but it's normal.
You can't
I thought you were gonna say there was a freaking bug in there.
A bug would have been fine. Bugs are edible.
You're kidding me.
Bugs. You see that hair?
Bug and hair.
Aldina.
Okay, just eat another week.
You guys see that?
She's trying to ruin my freaking appetite.
You
I'm gonna eat
think
this
I
shit.
asked for it with the hair?
Okay, but move on. Now that she's done being over dramatic.
Aldina. Your hair. I ate a bunch of them.
You good at it? Every time I get inspirational. Every time I get good and true. I'm actually having a good conversation with myself. With you guys. She wants to, oh my god. I lose my train of thought. I literally don't. I'm just
gonna focus
What
on
are we
the
doing?
food.
What is this? What is video is this? I forgot. Saying there's a lot of stuff you can do in college, so don't be like me and be boring. Just do what you gotta do. I think it's very cool if you can participate and actually do something at school. That's what it's gonna make your experience a lot better. It's not gonna just be like, oh, I'm here just to do.
It's gonna be memorable.
Make it.
Hill.
I'm a McGraw Hill. You know what McGraw Hill. I don't even know what that is.
Aldina, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna die. Guys, we're sorry. We sorry.
We sorry.
No,
we had some technical difficulties. So, anyways, were you talking or was I?
Were you stopping or talking?
For real.
Wait, no. Let me tell y'all. I don't know if you guys have noticed this right here. You see that?
She always let me everything about herself.
Because what if they report that I've been bruised?
They didn't even see it until you did. Tell them the story.
See where I got
Got
this
her
from? I didn't get my ass beat first of all. First of all, I went skating this weekend. Let me tell you guys, I like.
That's why I don't like it.
They're terrible kids. Middle schoolers are scary. I'm over here.
She's talking about roller skating, by the way.
Roller skating, yeah. I was gonna do it again, like I was gonna roll again, but I had to stop. And as I was about to do that, I was kind of like crouching down, and all I know is someone just freaking passes by my foot and knocks me down, and I fall to the side, and like my
Elbow?
my arm,
Oh, your
my
arm.
arm, like this whole part of my elbow literally goes into me like this, and I'm over here just laying like this, and my side, I swear, I felt like someone just punched me. And my eyes saw like this flash of white in my head. Oh my god, I could not breathe. Then I get up as soon as I fall, dude. I literally get up as soon as I fall, so no one freaking trips me over again and fall and roller skate over me. I go sit down. And it just it was just so much. The freaking kids were bullying. These little girls come up to me and they're like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And literally, because I couldn't breathe, I was like, "I just want you to leave me alone." Yeah, I was.
I didn't know that part.
I was dying. Yeah.
And then that's where that came in.
And then this happened. I don't know if I've been abused. This is Alina. I didn't even think our skin turned purple.
Anybody want to do videos of me? Anybody. Anybody. Doesn't this look better?
Look better? Family portraits be like.
And look, this is the baby.
I made that. We made that.
So
Don't go skating. Or there's
moral of the story. Just don't go. That's for middle schoolers.
You really didn't know how to portion this shit.
I told her she ate all of her dip and had like half the freaking
I should have
chips
just
left.
got a spoon.
I'm saying.
That's what the fork was for. That's good.
Remember we're talking about body positivity now?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can see, we're both fat asses.
No, that's not the way
Okay.
to put it.
We are both beautiful plus-sized women. As you guys can see, we're not the skinniest people.
We're not skinny, okay?
We're not like that perfect image of a body. Oh shit.
Here's the thing about bodies. Bodies are...
This is our body.
It's flimsy.
A lot of rolls.
A lot of rolls.
Our body is like queso dip. We're very smooth.
This is not body positive.
Okay, no, bro, go ahead.
We look like this buffalo right here. Okay. Peace.
I'm like this box. I got a lot in me.
What? No, this is me, the box. I'm square, so no type of
No
shape.
curves. We got no curves. We're just like.
It's got angles now. Like,
we're like this.
what are we talking about? I'm gonna brush my hair.
I think you can say. I got Chapitos.
My eye is spicy, dude.
It's spicy.
Let
Huh?
me just.
Yeah. Take it out.
I'm sorry, guys. We're just
So
talking
we're
about
not gonna
nothing.
talk about body positivity.
We haven't been talking about nothing.
Just know you're
overall.
all bad bitches, and it don't matter what
Every
you look like.
single
All
one of you.
Say I'm beautiful, you're all beautiful, because I'm pretty fucking ugly. So
She's not ugly, you guys.
I just have a big head, and I like to think of it as I just have a big brain, and so I'm smarter than most people, and that's why my head is.
So
like
you're
this
saying
big.
I'm not smart?
So no.
She just said that. She basically
I'm
just said
saying
that.
I'm smarter than the normal human being.
No, you're not. You're smarter than the last.
Cheat.
No, you're smarter than the last Albina last week.
What?
We're gonna end the video, guys, because we got off tangent.
We hope you enjoyed watching us
Yes.
eat.
I recommend Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
Buffalo Wings.
As long as they don't have hair
Doesn't
in it.
fail.
Oh, okay. For me, there was nothing wrong. I didn't have anything.
She probably ate all the hair.
I probably ate all the hairs. Anyways, I recommend these if you like honey mustard, I definitely recommend their wings at Joker's.
If you like mango and if you like habanero, mango habanero.
Nobody likes that. She's literally the only one that gets it.
Okay, how about this? Let's
She
do
almost died eating it.
Listen,
Mine was
let's
not
do
hot
this.
at all. Mine was just good.
Let's do this. Whoever likes honey mustard, comment a yellow heart. Whoever likes mango habanero, do an orange heart.
A yellow
okay?
heart.
An orange heart.
heart.
Okay, let us know in the comments. comment.
Come here.
No, for real, no.
Wait, I don't. What am I?
Okay. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for joining our little, I don't know what we call
A
it.
little
segment
of mukbang. So let us know if you want us to do more mukbangs in the future.
What
Because
we
we don't mind eating.
What should we try?
Yeah, well, maybe we should go to, we go to a new restaurant.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching our video.
We hope you enjoy.
And like and comment.
Subscribe. Let us know if you want us to do any more mukbangs in the future.
And remember, comment the emojis.
Yeah, comment. Let us know
Mango,
what flavors.
habanero, orange,
Honey mustard.
yellow. Bye, guys.